Hey there, a number of you have asked me how I've been creating my art, and I would like to share a small snippet of how I do that. It is rather a bit more involved process than what I'm going to share with you now, but I just wanted to give you an introduction of what it actually looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to the recording I made here a few minutes ago of me creating a specific piece of art. So let's take it back to the beginning. No, let's go back to the beginning, that is. And we'll just start from the top. So this is a screen capture of my phone, just as I do it. As you can see it in real time, that was today's picture from this morning. And the app itself is called Dream by Wombo. And it's a fabulous app. Let's just get started. We're starting with a blank canvas, and I'm just going to type in here, let's create a really cool cat. And then from here, they have, I don't know, I think about 30 styles to choose from. Naturally, I have my favorites. I went ahead and chose one. And from here, we just let it roll and let it do its thing. It's going to give me actually 4 choices to choose from, as you'll see here in just a moment. And it's an AI, and it's been trained by thousands and thousands and thousands of artists all over the globe. So I got into this app way back in the beginning when they started. And as you'll see, so here is one of the first 4 options that it's going to give me. And I'm going to pick one, as you'll see. Sometimes it doesn't exactly create what we want, and that's okay. But in this case, I thought this image was okay. So I went ahead and saved it into my personal gallery, which, by the way, since I am allowing it to be shared, goes out to the Wombo Dream community. And we look at each other's pieces of art and we comment on them sometimes. So now let's take this into the second phase. I wanted to add a little bit more to this. So I picked up the prompt that I was using just a minute ago, and now I'm going to add a couple of more words. So now let's create a really cool cat wearing shoes, colorful. As you know, I love color. And let's add a couple more words here, intricate designs. And let's just see what happens. So now I'll go back to my favorite, or actually this time I'm going to choose watercolor. I'm going to go pick up that image that I just created a few moments ago. Now this is going to be the base, the foundation for it to create this next piece of art. And again, as before, it's going to give me 4 different choices. And let's see how well it does. So it's been a really fun journey, really exciting. Okay, so here's the first choice that it's giving me. That's okay. There's another one. Yeah, that's okay too. And this one. And then one more. But you'll notice none of them were wearing any shoes, and that's what I specified. So then I chose a weaker, I told it to use less of this foundation image, and let's see if it'll give me something wearing shoes. It's a back and forth. It's kind of like a conversation. Oh my God, that's hideous. Unless you like really, really, really weird looking cats. So oftentimes it does not give me something I want. I mean, that's really horrible. I don't like that either. You don't have to accept what it gives you. You just say, forget it. So let's go back to the prompt that I created. And this time we're not going to give it a base image. And I'm going to choose, which style did I choose? I'm going to go back to this really lovely, usually lovely style, and see what it gives me now without the base picture. This is now back to starting from scratch. And so what you don't often see, what you get to see from me, what I post, are the end products. You don't get to see kind of the in-between process where I go back and forth on the app, and I throw in different words. You know, I just play with it a lot until it creates something that I like and that I hope that you will love too. So again, some images are great, some are not so great. That's okay. I just wait for the next one and let's see if I like the next one. Or I take one of the three that it's given me here. So let's see. I kind of liked that one. Let's use that one. So now I'll save it again to my personal gallery. It's also being shared out with the Wombo community, which is okay. And now I'm going to download it to my phone. And now I'm going to use that as the basis for the next version of this picture. So now what I do is I will go choose another one of my favorite art styles. And I'm going to go back and pull up that same prompt that I was just been using. And I'm going to use that picture, this one, as the basis or the foundation for the next piece of art. And then I click submit and the AI goes to work creating whatever the next version is going to be. Now, mind you, I've done maybe thousands of pictures. And so I've kind of trained it to some of the things that I like, as you'll see here. So again, it's going to give me 4 different choices. I thought that one was kind of cool. Let's see what the other ones are. Who knows? And you know, sometimes when it gives me 4 choices, sometimes I like all 4 of them. So you actually can download the other ones, but you need to do that before you save your final image. So some of these are kind of interesting. They're a little bit better, a little bit more in the style that I like. Even that one's kind of cute. But in the end, I chose this one. And this is the one I wanted to share with you. So this is just a little bit of a taste of what it is I do. There's actually a lot more work that that goes on behind the scenes. I often take my images into other apps or into Canva, move things around, adjust colors, adjust shadings, you know, add a few stickers, words, whatever it is. I do that elsewhere. And these are things that, these are some of the design tips that I share in my newsletter and a whole lot more. So, hey, if you liked this, if you found it interesting, drop a comment below. I really appreciate your feedback and I appreciate your time. Have a fabulous rest of the day and don't be afraid to create something new. Take care, everyone.